Now, what are those terrible mistakes? Very small mistakes that people make, especially small businesses, that cost them money and ruin their businesses. Now we're going to look at those mistakes, the small ones. You may not notice them, but the impact is huge. Now the first one, which is very common, is where you enter into partnership with someone, a stranger or your friend or your workmate. You say, let's start this business, for example, hardware shop. The two of you contribute 60% and the other one contributes 40%. Now the problem comes when the business grows so fast. One person says, he claims is the one who's doing the donkey work. The other one is not contributing much. The wrangles come, and at the end of the day, the business collapses. I've also seen cases where, and also had cases where one partner plans to eliminate the other one so that he can remain with everything. This happens. So when you are starting a small business, it's good to start alone so that when it grows, nobody takes credit. First mistake. The second one, this one is especially for men. When you are recruiting, recruit professionally. Don't recruit your girlfriends. Just sleeping with someone, then you recruit them. You are destroying your business. Recruit people you are not attracted to, who can be answerable. So I've seen there are so many guys in Kenya who have recruited people, and while in that office, he keeps on dating those women, 6 of them, 7 of them. You know, the output will not be good, and these people will never respect you as the boss. They'll see you as the husband or a boyfriend. It's a very terrible mistake, and most of the businesses which collapse, they collapse because of this one mistake. A girlfriend, you are married there, you have girlfriends in the office. Your girlfriend will steal money, and when you try to question, they threaten to tell your wife everything, to send pictures. But if it's professionally, someone will steal, and with the knowledge that you should be answerable, there are repercussions for that. Second mistake. The third one is where you grow and open branches carelessly. You have started business today, for example, November or October. December is the high season. So since your business is new, you don't know this is high season. You have never been in this business for long to understand the trends. Now what you do during high season in December and November, the sales are very high. So you make a mistake of adding more workers, employing, giving them 6 months contracts, 2 years permanent and pensionable. When January comes, in December, you open more branches. You are located in Mombasa, a branch in Kisumu, Eldoret, Nairobi, Narok, Kericho. So, and you employ so many people. Now, when low seasons come, you fail to employ, to pay all these people. It's an embarrassment. So, you cannot grow in such a way that you don't know the market, the trends. You have to understand before you grow. That's another problem. Another one is where you want to start business. You have never operated this business. Maybe you have actually uh, left your work. You have resigned. Now what you want is to start a business. So what you do, you go and take a loan to start a business that you have never managed before. You have never managed. So you go and start a supermarket. You go and start the M-Pesa cosmetics business. And you don't have a job. You resign from a good job because you slightly disagreed with the boss. After 1, 2, 3 months, those guys start coming to your shop asking for the loan, calling you to return their money to start repaying. And you started business, you don't have an idea how to run that business. That is a very big mistake most people do or make. Another mistake, this one's very common. You see your friend is doing very well. He's operating a business. Maybe he's selling water, or he has a boutique in a certain building. Doing well, driving a very big car, very expensive, and living in a living suburb in Nairobi. Now, with your stupidity, you just go there and put a similar shop adjacent, thinking that now you'll share customers without knowing how this person survives. Maybe this person does not survive on that boutique. The girl or the lady has a rich boyfriend abroad who sends money. Now the boutique is just to pass time. So you go there, you don't have another source of income. You start being frustrated. No profits, nothing at all. So this one is a very common problem. Don't start a business just because your friend or your relative is successful in that business. No, we are gifted differently. You should start a business where there is your passion. You should be very careful when operating a business or starting a business. So that is another big mistake that small businesses make in Kenya. So if you have operated a small business or you want to start, you can tell us some of the challenges you have faced or your regrets. And finally, the last one is where you don't have records. You don't have a system. You own a transport business. You don't have a system. So what you do, the money you get, maybe a customer has paid 3 million. So you take that 3 million thinking that is profit. You go out there, you enjoy, you entertain friends, entertain everyone, go there, buy expensive things. Now when the customer comes to demand for their products, you are broke. So when you have a system, when you know that this is what I've earned, this is the profit. There are businesses where, for example, selling cars, where someone pays you 10 million to import a car, but the profit is just 200,000. You cannot take that 10 million to go and buy a house. That's not your money. And also the advantage of having a system and in getting money through bank payments through the bank is that you can take a loan in future, and the loan can help expand the business. So you must have records in your business. It is a very big mistake. Even when paying tax, you might even not know whether you are paying how much or what. The taxman will come and tell you pay 20 million shillings because you don't have record. But when you have records, the receipts, yeah. So that is all about the major mistake. Others you'll just learn when you start business.